Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV and welcome to the Glamour Show. My name is Edna Kaindi and this is my sign name. Today I have a very amazing guest and she's going to tell us more about herself. And meanwhile, always watch us on Science TV, watch us also on our YouTube channels, because the Glamour Show talks about the beauty industry, the makeup industry, and also other areas of beauty. Today, I have a very amazing guest, and welcome to the Glamour Show, and I'm happy to have you here. Please tell us more about yourself and tell us how do you feel to be at Science TV.
Hi, I am Zeba. I'm originally Kenyan, and but I live in Dubai at the moment. I am a makeup artist. I studied from Makeup Atelier Paris, and I completed my whole course. And I am so happy that Edna reached out and we got this opportunity to come here and talk to everybody about makeup, beauty. I think it's a topic that not many talk about. So I'm so happy to be here, to be sharing whatever I know. Thank you.
And I'm happy to have you here and to host you today at the Glamour Show. So I want us to start with you telling us, how did you start doing makeup in your life?
So basically, I'm a teacher. I finished my teaching course and I was teaching for a very long time. I used to live in Singapore before. And then obviously in Singapore at that time, the makeup industry was not so great. Like not many people apply that kind of makeup. So obviously I didn't take it up at that time, but I've always been so interested in makeup. I remember I used to see my mom, just applying her makeup, and I used to sit right behind her and I used to get inspired. And yeah, makeup has always been so special. And that's when I moved to Dubai and I realized that the makeup culture in Dubai is just next level. Like everyone applies makeup, everyone is just into self-care, self-love. And yeah, I think that's what really pushed me to fulfill my long dream of becoming a makeup artist. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing work being in the makeup industry. Yeah. And I want to know more, when now you started doing the makeups and you were inspired by your mother when you were a very young girl, right? And yeah, how did you feel that time?
So basically, I mean, obviously, back in the day, there was not a huge makeup culture in Nairobi itself, but my mom has always loved herself. She's taken care of herself. I mean, she's absolutely stunning. But obviously, makeup has been such an important part in all of us. Like, we've loved makeup. I have loved makeup from a very young age, and I've always felt like this is where I should belong. And then I became a teacher, and then when I moved to Dubai, and yeah, the rest is history. I became a makeup artist, and yeah, I mean, at that time in Nairobi, there was not such a huge culture of makeup, so not many makeup artists, not many people were applying it. It was so hard to get products in Nairobi. So every time we'd travel, we'd buy products from there, and yeah, so I guess that's why Dubai became my calling, and somehow I reached Dubai, and I just, yeah, the rest is history. I love it.
Amazing. So I would like to know, in Dubai, how is the makeup industry?
Oh my gosh, the makeup industry is huge. Like, it's crazy. People love makeup. It's so easy to get products. Yeah, every person there is just so talented, mashallah. I mean, they're just amazing. They love makeup. I, as a makeup artist, grew much bigger in Dubai as I would have in any other country. We have lots of fashion shows, we have lots of models, aspiring models, we have lots of places. People go to lots of events there, like every day, everyone is just out. Like in Nairobi, we have, I'm not sure if it's the same, but while growing up, it was always like, curfew time, 5 o'clock, come back home, no going out. you'd only go to family functions, and even that, it's like your aunties and uncles, and not much makeup there. But in Dubai itself, like, my gosh, life starts after 9 o'clock. Everyone is out, everyone's having a great time, everyone's partying, everyone's glammed up, everyone's like in their own, literally every single person is just loving themselves. And you go to all the makeup shops, you go to the malls, you go anywhere, it's just like everyone's just dressed up and decked up, and they look for an occasion to just glam up. So that's like the culture difference from there and here. Yeah, but now Nairobi is coming up. Now I see it. Now it's becoming crazier. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, Nairobi is definitely, definitely. I mean, look at yourself. You're so glammed up. I love it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I've seen that you have really explained very clearly about the culture in Dubai. And I would like to know, here in Kenya, or have you been interested to do makeup in other countries, or you are only focused in Dubai? And also, we would like to know, how is the makeup is in Dubai? Because in Kenya, we hear that the makeup is somehow fake. Is the Dubai makeup legit?
Obviously, it depends. In Nairobi as well, we have our own Kenyan brands, which I feel like have not reached their greatest potential, because I don't know, Nairobi is a really hard market to break into, and to get our people to actually buy products from here. Like, there's so many makeup brands that you can reach out to, local makeup brands that have got amazing products, but because people end up buying fake products from everywhere, it just becomes so hard. Like, I'm just, for me, I feel like in Dubai, you can't really, you have like first copy, second copy, but people really buy original products because we know the effect. And it also depends on the levels of makeup artists that you are. Obviously, the ones who are going to do for you a makeup glam in less than 100 dirhams, you know that their product is not going to be, original, because, I mean, how can they afford to have that low of a price to charge as compared to what we would normally charge. So in Nairobi, it's the culture, it's the mindset of people. If I have Huda Beauty, if I've got Chanel, Dior, placed over there, people think, okay, this is it. This is the makeup artist. But you know what? People do that. Like, literally, I swear, all Kenyans go there and buy from outside. They don't buy from their own country. But obviously, I do understand the price difference as well, because obviously in Dubai, the prices are much more less. In London, they're much more less. In the US, they're much, much more less as compared to the prices when they're sold in Kenya, for obvious reason, taxes and stuff like that. But I do feel like our own Kenyan brands can really, if they bring good products, I think the Kenyan market will definitely blow up. There's so many. I mean, right now I'm in touch with Coco Beauty. I'm working with Canvas Cosmetics. These are all our local Kenyan brands, and more than anything else, we should be buying from them because they're legit. Their products are amazing. I mean, you don't have to like all the products, but you can like a few products here and there. And yeah, I guess the effect and the outcome should be the same as the other brands that you go outside the country and buy from. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, because I've seen so many people, they feel like the makeup in Kenya, it's quite expensive. A majority end up buying the cheap stuff. And we would like to know, do you feel like the Kenyan makeups are original or some are fake?
Well, it depends. I mean, obviously, if you go to shops back in Islay and town, to be honest, I wouldn't know, like that, because I have never gone there. But I do hear people buy the first make, second make from China. They order, I mean, obviously, but the outcome is so different from what if you use the original products. There's always a difference. I always feel like, yes, you can go out there, you can buy your product, But at the end of the day, I mean, God forbid your client or you get a skin reaction or something happens, because it's first copy, obviously. And obviously they don't want to buy from the malls, from Linton's, from True Cosmetics. They don't want to buy from these big places because they always feel like it's much more expensive. So in this way, and people are trying to save up. I mean, obviously, if I'm a makeup artist, and imagine if I'm charging 2,500 shillings per client, how will I be able to ever recover my kit that maybe costs 500,000 or 1,000,000 shillings worth of just products inside there? So, I mean, obviously, there is a difference, 100%.
So now that you have been working in Dubai, I would like to know, what challenges have you been experiencing?
What challenges? Challenges are for anybody to trust you, you need to build a name. You need to have a reputation. You need to really put yourself into it. Like for me personally, when I started makeup, I think I worked for 3 years for free before I could actually bag in any gigs. Like it was crazy. I worked with models, celebrities. I worked with everyone, and I legit used to put my own money into my career because I knew it's my baby. I'm grooming my baby and I'm growing my baby for myself, because I've always loved makeup, and I always believe that for me, makeup is my piece. So I can have the most horrid day, but when I apply makeup, I'm very, very happy. And the challenges you face is because when anybody opens your profile, they're like, okay, you've not worked much. You don't have experience with our skin kind. Some say Africans feel like, okay, she's Indian, maybe she doesn't know how to work with African skin. Africans would say the other way, and it would work hand in hand. Indians sometimes would like somebody else, some other kind of skin person to look and to touch their face, so it's always there's always up and down. But obviously, if you practice much, you create, you build your name, you invest in yourself and your brand, people do come. So yeah, the challenge was that for almost 3 to 4 years, we really had to grind ourselves out there, work so hard, practice, pay models, photographers, content creators, just to build up ourselves so that people can actually trust to give you their face. Yeah.
So have you been working more in Kenya or in Dubai?
So basically in Kenya, I come here for every time I get an escape to come to Kenya, I do come. But mostly it's in Dubai. I work with celebrities, I work with TV shows, I work with production houses, I work with salons where I collaborate on them, and we work together. So whenever they have a client, I work for them there. So I'm just a freelancer. I'm just really going everywhere. And whenever I come to Nairobi, I always feel like Nairobian makeup has been the same for the longest time. There's been no new trends being introduced. Nobody does new trends. Everybody is out there just to be in their comfort zone. They need to be shaken up a little bit. So I feel like bringing in something new to the table is always better. I mean, obviously, you can go to any restaurant, but you can't go to the same restaurant every day. You need to try different cuisines, right? So I always feel like you need to be different in your makeup looks, in your trends. And I don't blame them, because the products that you get here are the same products, but they're not, you don't have variety. Now, us there, we have such a huge variety that our looks keep changing when a new product comes, a new trend comes. And then obviously for the makeup artists and people in Kenya, they either have to travel to bring that or they have to order. And by the time it comes, it's already taken, a long time. And yeah, so I just feel like I work here and there. So when I come here, I try to do what I can here in the 2 to 3 months that I'm here in a year. And then the rest of the time I'm there. Yeah.
That is nice. So what are those new trends that are in Dubai and are not in Kenya?
So in Dubai, it depends. So sometimes we have heavy eyes, sometimes we have light eyes, sometimes we have different skin base, sometimes we have different techniques to apply them. You keep learning every day a new technique, a new trend that keeps on coming up. Products as well. So every new product launch that happens, we have lots of launches that happen in Dubai, obviously. So whenever any new product launch happens, the technique changes on how to use the product, how to sculpt your brows, how to do your base makeup, how to do the skincare before the base makeup. So it's like so many things happen and it changes every single time. So yeah, I mean, whenever I come, I try to do master classes just so that we can keep up to the trends. Something new comes in, something new pops in, new products come in. Yeah. So yeah. And by the way, everybody's hand is different. So I'm not saying that the makeup artists here don't know. Obviously, they know their work, but obviously when somebody new, and learning has never an end, right? So you can keep learning new techniques, new trends. So yeah, I feel like everybody is different, everybody's hand is different, but it's never too bad to learn something new. Yeah.
I like that. Even I can see from your makeup, it's really amazing. It's
Thank
so beautiful.
you. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it.
You too. I mean, when I just saw you and I said, my gosh, she's a makeup artist as well.
I think I'm going to learn more on the new trends from you.
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
From what you have learned in Dubai. Because you know our skin type is somehow different. I don't know how we can incorporate ourselves as the blacks now to learn more of how you do your makeup.
Can I just tell you one thing? The best skin types I have personally worked with is African skin. Like, I am obsessed with your skin. I love how it's just plump. It's just so nice. You don't have lots of pigmentations, lots of lines. I mean, for you guys to age, how long does it take? Because I never see you aging. Like, I have people who have been with us for the longest time, but they've taken such a long time to age and get any lines on their face as compared to how we do. So I mean, for me, I love working with African skin. I just did a bridal fashion show at the Sarit Center, and I worked with lots of African skin models as well. And I cannot tell you, it was amazing. Like, your proportions, your face, your structure, I mean, your eyes, it's beautiful. I love it. I love working with African skin type. Yeah.
That's amazing. I like the way you have said you love the Kenyan skin and also the African skin. So I want to know, why Dubai and not any other African country?
Why Dubai? Now we have to ask my husband that. So I got married and I stayed in Singapore for 7 years before we actually moved to Dubai, because my in-laws all stayed there. My husband was born and brought up there. So my mother-in-law and everybody was there. So we just decided that we would go and stay with the family together. So yeah, that's why Dubai. And when COVID hit, I mean, it was the best opportunity, because before that in Singapore, I was working as a teacher for a long time. And now I'm settled there. I have 2 boys who go to school there. So yeah, whenever I get the opportunity to come and enjoy our weather here, our people here, our food here, I just sit on that flight and I come. And then I cry when I have to go back. So yeah.
So in Dubai, you have talked about there are so many products. So which makeup products are most common in the Dubai market?
Oh my gosh, everything, I think. There is from drugstore products to Sephora products to really, really elite products. I mean, you can get everything there. I think after US, I think Dubai is a market where you can get anything and everything. You can get Chanel, Dior, Gucci, Prada, whatever product you want, from the highest end to the lowest. I mean, not the lowest, but like in range. Drugstore products are much more cheaper than when you go to Sephora to buy luxury products. So obviously there's a difference. I just guess you get everything there, and it's so easy to get. It's so easy to even order. It's so easy to find. All malls have them. All pharmacies have. So yeah, you just never you just never have to ever worry about anything. It just comes.
It's nice. So we're going to take a short break and then we'll be back shortly with more. Welcome back, viewers. We had an amazing guest and we are going to continue with our show. And I hope that you are going to continue watching us. You like, share, and comment on all our social media platforms. So now, I believe that in Dubai, people believe that the makeup is expensive, and also Dubai is an expensive place. First of all, is it true or is it false? Also, are there fake products in the market like we have here in Kenya?
Dubai is expensive. The products are expensive, but you also get paid well so that you can afford them, unlike it being here where your pay is less but your living costs are higher. So obviously there's much of a difference in that. And yeah, I do feel, yeah, obviously there is like fake products there, but you can buy drugstore products which cost and give you the same effect. The cost is less, but they give you the same effect like any other luxury product would do. It also depends on like the level. Like we have high-end clients, we have mid-range clients, and then we have clients who we're just working for, like if we want practice and stuff like that. Now you depend on which kind of clientele you're going to, which kind of market you're going to grab. So it depends on person to person. Yes, they do have fake products as well, but they're not openly sold anywhere. Like it's got to be legal, because obviously if it's fake, it's fake. I mean, you can't do much about it. And I mean, we get good discounts as well. You know, whenever we have the sales going on, we get good discounts. For makeup artists, for some products, we get 40% off on the products that we buy. So Makeup Forever, NARS, MAC, these are big brand names, and we do get 40% off as makeup artists if you buy. So for us, yes, it does become like that. I mean, obviously the expense is there, but at the same time, we also charge as much as compared to the charges that we would generally get paid here. Here, it's, I mean, when I work, I hear people and their stories, and you just feel like, wow, you know, how? But in any case, everyone is different. Obviously, everybody moves. So, I mean, obviously what I charge there, I don't charge the same amount here. You have to bring it a bit down, but yeah.
So, and do you have specific products that you know that they are not legit, so that the client, so that we can advise our viewers on what not to buy? Do you have any specific products that you know?
Okay, on that part, I don't know, because I have never used them, never seen them. Obviously, I do know some products have got harsh chemicals inside them. Some when you buy off the shops, obviously when you go to the small shops around Isli and such places. So there, I think it's obvious that you will get fake products, but then and again, if the client accepts, if the person who's buying it knows for sure that it is fake, because it's never going to be original. I mean, the packaging is never going to be the same. Sometimes you get the name wrong. It's the same thing like if you buy an Adidas t-shirt and it's in China, they sell the fake one called Abibas. The look is always going to be different. It's never going to be the same. So yeah, it depends, but obviously there are harsh chemicals in some products that cause lots of acne, but then, I don't know, some people just don't mind that. Yeah.
I would like to know if, do you feel like the market is too overcrowded, or more people can still join the makeup industry and become makeup artists?
Here in Nairobi, yes. I feel it's not overcrowded, it's undercrowded. We need more makeup artists, and people in Nairobi generally don't glam up so much as compared to anywhere else. I feel in Nairobi people have their own mindset as to how they want to look, and that's it for them. They have one particular look, and because that one person has looked nice in that look, they're going to take that as, you know, their signature look, and they, even though it doesn't suit their face, their structure, but because they've seen somebody else looking like that, maybe that's what they feel. But yeah, I feel as makeup artists, we need more people, I think. Yeah.
That's amazing. I want to know, why is it that so many people always travel to Dubai? Is it a very beautiful place compared to other countries like China, like America? I would just like to know the experience of Dubai. How is it?
I think I just read the news. It was just voted the safest country in the world. Um, I mean, I love Dubai, but I also love Nairobi. Nairobi is like home to me. I mean, the weather here is absolutely amazing. The people here are amazing. Everything about Nairobi is amazing, but Dubai has got safety, security, cleanliness. Um, Everyone just has a certain life standard that you need to have in order to live in a country like that. You just can't have it any other way. And I absolutely understand why the government itself, the police, are very, very strict on some things, because obviously that's how they've maintained their country. It's beautiful. Anywhere you go, any place you go, I mean, as compared to the US, there, I mean, if there's any racism, it's like you're directly jailed. You can't have it any other way. Whatever you are, whoever you are, they've also evolved a lot. Their people are very amazing. People are sweet. They're nice. They're kind. Dubai, I think because it's much more easier to come to Dubai, I don't think you have to fill in forms and forms and forms just to go to the US. China, I've gone to China as well myself. Definitely there's a huge difference. I mean, you cannot compare the two cities. But yeah, I think Dubai is beautiful. It's got amazing things. It's got beautiful people. It is expensive to live in. The cost of life is expensive there. So yeah. But yeah, Dubai is beautiful. My gosh, it's amazing. What they have created in that country is something everybody has to see and take inspiration from. Yeah.
That's nice. About telling us more about Dubai. And I would like to know, is the makeup industry regulated in Dubai? Any laws or policies?
To be honest, that I wouldn't know much, but yeah, I think it's a freelance job. As long as you're doing it in the right way, I guess, should be okay. Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us or take us through your makeup process from the planning, execution until you are done with doing the makeup? How does it look like?
Okay, so I mean, if I have a client, the client would book me, and then I would definitely meet the client in person. I like to do a small skin analysis, ask them what kind of skin type they are, choose the products accordingly, do a skin match for the foundations, obviously make sure that it's a complete skin match, and then go ahead, finish my makeup glam, take before and after pictures just so that you can see the transitions. Obviously make sure that the face of the client suits the kind of makeup, because there's some clients who'll come and tell you, hey, I want this kind of a makeup look, and they'll show you and they'll be like, but I want it completely simple, I don't want much product. But you know, the picture that they've sent you has got so much of makeup on and it's so much edited and filtered that, I mean, it's a joke for them to even ask that. But you know, it's everybody is different. They obviously don't know that. I do feel like whenever a client comes, they sit down, they trust you with your face, and you should do what's best for them, because obviously you have more experience than anything else. I mean, you are a makeup artist as well. You can maybe put some insight.
Can you just give one advice or a makeup tip that you can give to people who are doing makeup or the makeup artists?
Okay. So for me, I would always say, as makeup artists, less is more. Go less, build accordingly. And for everybody else, including makeup artists, do this job because you love it. Do it because you would do it for free any day. Do it because it's your calling. Don't do it because you're just trying to make ends meet. Because to be a makeup artist and to actually earn money, it takes a long time before you can build your portfolio, your brand, your name. So yeah, just be prepared to be really struggling in the beginning, but after, it is fruitful. It is amazing. It's a job that, to be honest, I would do for anybody for free. I mean, since I come to Nairobi a lot of people ask me, please do it for us, do it for our academy, please collaborate with us, please. I do everything because I believe that even if one tip or two tips you can take from me to look beautiful and just wake up in the morning and feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to follow this, and it actually turns out good, maybe you'll give me some blessings, I don't know. But yeah, being in an industry where you can make anybody look more beautiful than what they are, I mean, obviously it's rewarding, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen in your IG page, you have been really doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
And now, I know you have role models, people who watch you and they really want to become like you. What advice would you give them?
Work hard. I mean, it's not, it's never easy. Nothing is ever easy. The challenges you face, everything that you face, but just be consistent. Consistency is key, I always believe. Wake up every morning and tell yourself that you're going to do it. I mean, I, you know, when I start anything, I always doubt myself in the beginning, but then I look at it and I say, you know what, on that day, on that, you know, maybe a month later, I know what my goal is and I need to reach that goal. By hook, by crook, I will do it. I never spoil relation with anybody. People use me, people say stuff about it, talk about me in the wrong way, but that's fine, that's their opinion and I'm totally okay with that. Just never let anybody's opinion about you define you, because that's not you. I just feel like you are your own brand, you are your own name, so build it. And I mean, just have fun in the process of doing everything. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank
and
you
a very
so
good
much.
advice. I know we can talk much and much, but because time is not on our
Yes.
side, I believe that we are going to invite you again. But before we do that, I want to appreciate you for coming. And can you please share where can people find you, your social media pages?
Yes, my social media, I'm mostly active on Instagram. My Instagram name is make, M-A-K-E .up, U-P by Z-E-B-A, Zeba. So make.up by Zeba. And yeah, you can always just say hi there. I'd love to have you guys saying hi. Yeah.
Sure. Personally, I got her from IG, and I believe all of you are going to follow our YouTube, our IG page. And thank you so much for watching us. And thank you so much, Zeba, for coming. My name is Edna Kaindi, and as I had said before, this is my sign name, and my voice interpreter was Mbesa. Please like, share, comment. You'll find us also on TikTok and IG. And if you'd want to come to my show, you can just contact me through my